Good afternoon. I'm Councillor John Duff, and can I welcome members and anyone watching online to today's meeting of the Aberfeldy Common Good Fund Committee on Monday 29th January 2024. Could I ask the clerk to confirm if there are any apologies and take the roll call of members, please?
Yes, thank you. Thank you, convener. We've just got one apology today, and that's from Councillor Lang. So if it's all right by you, I'll just run through who's in the chamber, because with nobody online. So we've got yourself, convener, Provost McDade, Councillor Williamson and Councillor Donaldson.
Thank you. Could I ask members if there are any declarations of interest in relation to the business today? No. Okay, thank you. Item 3 then is the minutes of the previous meeting of Aberfeldy Common Good Fund Committee. Are members happy to approve these minutes?
Happy to approve.
Thank you. We'll take that as approved. Does anyone have any matter arising from the previous minutes? Have none? No. Okay, thank you. In that case, we'll move on to item 5, which is applications for a financial assistance. And I'll ask Jacob Dudgeon on my left here to talk to the paper. Thank you.
Thank you, convener. We have a report on one application from an individual on behalf of Feldy Group to set up a weekly parkrun event in Aberfeldy using their recently constructed fitness trail. I will let committee know that the applicant is aware of the limited estimated income within the fund and has asked that the registration fee is prioritised in the event of a partial award. Also at this stage, to make committee aware that there is an error in paragraph 5.2 that talks about the park costs that should be of mowing for the first 2 years of the event. And this is to cover weekly or fortnightly maintenance of the trail itself, alongside costs met for its other uses. Thank you. Take any questions?
Thank you. Are there any questions? Councillor Williamson, Bailey Williamson, sorry.
Thank you, convener. My question is around about the, we've got an estimated income of 4,200 this year, but if we go on to previous paper 6, we have an average income of 1,320, 1,808 in the 2 previous financial years. I'm just wondering where the 4,200 has come from this year. It seems a substantial increase on previous years.
I think that would be for Mr. Coyne. I mean, it would be the interest rates, I would imagine, but unless anybody's got any specific, no. It'll be Donald Coyne, it'll maybe cover that one, but I'd imagine it's the interest rates.
Yeah,
Donald's there.
Yeah, that's right, Councillor Duff, it is the interest rates. The previous 2 years' interest rates are so low, it was like 0.1% we were getting on the fixed term deposit, but last year when we renewed at end of February 2023, interest rate was about 3.95, you know, so it's made a big jump. So the number is a good number.
Thank you. Of course you can.
Donald, is it possible to ask about, is that 4,200 projected up to April this year or the end of the financial year?
It's the end of the financial year, Billy Williamson. It could, it's probably on the, possibly on the low side. We could probably push it to 4,500, but the fixed term deposit runs out at the end of February. We're taking a gamble on what the interest rates might be, so that's why it's the 4,200.
If there are no other questions, I have a couple of questions of my own. Can you just confirm if the park run registration fee is a one-off fee, or is it a kind of repeated annual or triannual or whatever fee? Okay.
Yeah, thank you, convener. The 4,800 fee is a one-off startup fee that includes the creation of their website within the parkrun wider website, data collection equipment, and a portable defibrillator. Just for one-off.
Okay, thank you. Are there any other questions? No. In relation to the request for assistance, I think I might propose that we award a grant of £3,400, just as a part cost to leave some money in the fund. I don't know if anybody has any other views around who wants to second that proposal.
I'm happy to second that proposal.
Are there any other proposals? No. Okay. Are we happy to agree 3,400 to prioritise the £2,800, sorry, for the registration for Part 1 and the rest for the ongoing costs? Okay. Thank you. I have a short comment to make, I think, just to cover this. Just as I think it's a great example of the community partnership working between Felderoo and Aberfeldy Golf Club, which owns this piece of land, formerly part of the golf course. To a great extent, the area has been allowed to rewild, and it's now a popular walking and exercising area. Felderoo initially put money into the project from an award they won for their work during lockdown, and this has helped to lay down some paths which have been welcomed by those who use the area. I think the Park Run initiative will fit nicely into the Aberfeldy Healthiest Town project and also the proposed Aberfeldy Sports Hub project. Are there any other comments? Okay, thank you. Can we agree that report? Okay, and can we move on then to item 6, which is the financial reports? Thank you.
Right, thank you, convener. So item 6 is for noting and provides audited outturn for the fund for 22-23 and the monetary position as at 30th of November 23 for the current financial year. There was a surplus for the fund of £488 in 22-23. The fund balance at 31st of March 23 was £124,100. The movement from the previous reported position, which estimated a £735 surplus for the year, is due to approval of financial assistance at the meeting on the 22nd of June 2022 and an increase in interest received for the year of £488. So turning to the current financial year, the estimated interest to be earned from the year is £4,200, and following approval of the £3,400 award to Felderoo, estimated fund balance at 31st of March 2024 is £124,900. That's a quick fly through the paper, so happy to take any questions.
Thank you. Any questions? Bailey Williamson.
Donald, just looking at the cost of financial services, and I can't remember fully, was there a reported financial assistance of 585? Was that for one whole year? And then the following year, it's gone up to 1,320. And I take it that was for the whole financial year. I was just wondering if there was a reason for the jump.
Top of my head, I can't remember, but the reason for the any increase would just be what was approved by committee. You know, the £735 was approved. That was 2 applications. It's approved in June 2022. I'll need to check back the records to see what's been approved prior to that.
Are there any other questions? Okay. Are we happy to agree the report? Agreed. Thank you. Okay, thank you very much. That concludes the business. Oh, sorry, Provost McDade.
Thanks, convener. Just very quickly, I was wondering if in future we could perhaps have the reports reversed so that the financial statement comes first and the assistance requests come second, just because it makes more sense. Much like Bailey Williamson asked a question earlier, on the second paper first, it would make sense if we could reverse them.
That would be quite logical, I think. So happy to change that around in future. Thanks. Okay, thank you very much. That concludes today's business.